Howdy folks, given the current pandemic that's going on, I figured I would put out a video as in how to survive the pandemic. Because it's really important that you stay outside and you get as much physical activity as you can in right now so you don't go stir crazy at home while you're supposed to be working. So what I've gone and done is I planned a great hike for today. I've gone and packed my entire backpacking kit, including bear spray, because you never know which kind of animals we're going to run into. Might be a couple cougars out there. The only thing I've got left to figure out how to get back into my backpack is the beer supply. Yeah, I might need to rethink this one in terms of priorities. Give me a second, I'm going to empty out my backpack so I can get some beer into it. Alright, so I don't think my backpack is going to be able to carry 40 liters of beer. So I'm going to have to rethink this. I've got an idea. Oh, now that's just perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh. Nobody will expect a coffee mug. Oh, we got a wild animal coming up. We got to be careful. We should give it a lot of berth here. Oh, okay. These small rodent-like creatures can be quite vicious if you're not careful. I don't like coming that close to them. You never know when they're going to attack. Okay, good, he's not following us. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with those animals. They can be quite territorial and just turn on you in a heartbeat. Here we go, we've got the most vicious creature we could ever meet. These things are known to take down a full-grown grizzly bear. That is 2 Canadian geese. And if you think a grizzly bear is scary, just wait until you get near those savages. Just look at them. I bet you they are plotting my demise as we speak. We best venture forth before they catch notice of us. Of course, this right here is why we go on these hikes and adventures. It's all about the scenery. That being said, I am starting to get a little concerned that I didn't take enough supplies. I mean, this is about a 1,500 meter hike. I'm not even sure how many imperial units that's in, but it's got to be something like 7. I had to empty out most of my pack in order to fit one of those 20-liter kegs in. I was able to fill up my camel pack, so that's 2 liters of extra beer that I got in reserve on top of the 20-liter. And of course there's the Contigo to-go mug, so had about 22.5 liters of beer, or I think that's 1 imperial unit of beer. It's going to be a pretty long day. We're going to have to try and find some place to replenish our supplies. Alright, on these rickety old bridges, you got to be really careful. You don't want to make sure you have no more than 1 person on them at a time. And you just got to make sure, you know, you take your time and you go really slow so that you don't create a sway or a wobble on them, because the last thing you want to do is drop about 1 meter into the water below. I don't even want to think of my odds of surviving that. Alright, in this meadow in front of me, there's 4 Canadian geese. Now, I'm going to do something that any Canadian is going to tell you not to do. I'm going to... Oh, I've just got their attention. Look, those 2 geese have spotted me. I'm going to see how close I can get to them without them attacking. Okay, one is still paying attention to me, the other is feeding. I'm about 5 meters away, or 0 imperial units away from them. I think they've noticed me. Nope, they've gone back to eating. Okay, let's see if I can get a little closer. That's as close as I dare get. I don't want to get any closer than that. Those things, as I talked earlier, will take down a full-grown grizzly bear. I hate to think of what 4 would do to me. All right, I'm in the final 750 meters of this trail, which is about 3 imperial minutes. I don't think I would actually have gotten this done in one day, but we're gonna push and try and slug and get to our resting place for the night. One thing you got to make sure you do on these long section hikes like this is to make sure you stay well hydrated. The reserves are running low. I've only got about another 22 liters of beer. All right, I found a good spot to set up a base camp for the night. It's structures like this that you find in the wild that you really want to consider using, as it provides a really good natural shelter. So let's go in and get set up, because I can't wait to get this pack off my back, because I've been carrying around 22 liters of beer. That's about, we'll call that 22 kilograms of beer. If it's a 1-to-1 ratio with water, it's got a little bit of wheat in there, so probably a little bit more than 22 kilograms, which I think converts to about 7,000 imperial grams. So I'm gonna go inside and let's get set up. All right. First thing we want to do, we always want to check these places out for any wild creatures, okay? No, it doesn't look like there's anybody in there, so let's go ahead. Let's make my way in. All right, it's a little bit more cramped than I expected. I wasn't able to get into this shelter with my pack on. I actually had to remove it, so it's a lot tighter. But I mean, I've got a full kitchen set up. I've got, looks like an oven, a storage cabinet. I've got a fridge, and you can see it's fully stocked with leaves, so I'm good to go. As long as no wild predator comes in here in the middle of the night, I think I'll be pretty good. That's all I got for you folks. Thanks for watching.